they were sharing Christ with people in these tribes in Africa. One of the tribes they were trying to get to was a malicious tribe, very dangerous, very deadly tribe. But they knew the calling of their mission was to go and preach the gospel in all the world. The chief had sent message back to David Livingstone and his friends that that night they were going to come and kill them if they didn't leave. They knew their calling, and so that night they spent time in prayer, praying. And that night, the chief and his warriors never showed up to the village. A couple years later, that chief became a Christian. They finally led him to Christ. And David had the opportunity to ask him and said, hey, you had sent me that message that you were going to, come and kill us. And he goes, why didn't you come kill us? And he goes, we did show up. There were 39 giant warriors standing around your tent that night. We counted them. There's 39 of them. We couldn't get to you guys, so we left. David... Sorry, gives me chills. David goes back to Scotland where he was from, and he's telling this story at the church about what had happened. And the church secretary came up to him. Now, David wrote in diaries, so we have all this from his diaries. That's why we have these stories in detail. Church secretary came up to him and goes, do you remember the date of that? And David went back to his diaries and was able to find the date of when the chief said that they were going to come and kill him. And she went to her books. They had 39 people in the church that day praying for them. All 39 names were written down.